What are the new features in Bonita? So about the agenda, so we will see first a little bit about Bonita, then the milestones of the key milestones of our growth, the funding, the customers, the environment of the 5.9 solution, and our business model. So BonitaSoft is the first open source BPM provider. It means like in terms of download, we have 1.5 million of downloading for our solution. We have 25,000 community members who are very active in developing new features for our solution. We have more than 450 customers. 100 of employees and about 60 technology partners who are both integrators or people that integrate our software in them solution. So, and we have, yes, as it says, some awards, and we are very proud of getting the awards yesterday. So yeah, the Gartner tells us that we are the only open source that meets the Gartner definition of BPMS. So about the milestones of Bonita. In 2001, the project Bonita was founded. It was first incubated at Bull in Grenoble with some people of the engineer school in RIA. And in 2008, Bonita 4 is released, and the real start was in 2009 when we founded Bonita. And the 5 version was launched in 2001, and at the same time we created offices in Paris and San Francisco. So yeah, in 2012 we have signed our 400 customers. So about the funding of Bonita. We have now 12.5 million to continue the growth and the worldwide growth. The first round was in 2009, and we raised 2.9 millions, 2.5 sorry, then 2 millions in 2010 and 8 million in 2011. We are still trying to raise up more in order to sustain our growth. So about the various customers we have, I will probably not detail each one of them, but the idea is that because we focused on the processes, we can reach any kind of organization since it has typical a minimum size in order to process its activities. So what we do, delivering business efficiency by turning process into application. We observed that the traditional way of developing applications inside organization was usually to make some cases and then specification and then specification, you make code and then you have the application. So we observed that it takes a long time to do it, and especially there was a lack of communication between technical people and business people. So the idea was to give to the business people the ability to make their own application. So the idea is that when you modelize the process, you are making, without knowing it, you are making a code that will produce an application. So you have a graphical studio. In that graphical studio, you are making the process. So you design it, and then you link it with the various applications of your system, and then you can have your application. So the benefits, as it is said, you have improved collaboration. You have a fast IT alignment to business. Easy to update and to maintain, and you have immediate return on investment. The idea of that return on investment is quite simple, because you have you can make, like, with one license you can make like 1,000 applications. So the idea is how many days do I use to make an application in a traditional way, and how much do it takes to make it with Bonita versus the number of applications. So you have here the studio. We use the BPM notation, so we try to do it as simple as possible so people that are not technical can use it. There is indeed a technical side which is about the connectors that will help you to get specific applications on your system. It means like Bonita will be able to execute some features in other systems. And so the idea was to make our solution the most efficient by making a lot of connectors to help it to be integrated in any kind of systems. So you have, like we can see, you have SAP, you have SharePoint, XO, everything is the environment of BonitaSoft, and the idea is that anytime BonitaSoft needs it, it can execute execute features on other applications. So once you have your process made in the studio, connected with the other application, you can run your process. So run your process, it means that you make work the application. So you can follow the application on a Bonita user experience, which is, it could be compared with a mailbox where some people of the process will have all the tasks they have to do, so they can access the task directly in the Bonita user experience. And you also have a standalone application where people can directly use the application, and those standalone applications you can put them in your in your website or everything like that directly, because we propose some graphical tools to respect the design of your own applications. So about the architecture, so you see that we have three main things: the engine of BonitaSoft, the Bonita Studio, and the Bonita user experience. The idea is that the engine of BonitaSoft is a full open source version, so you can use it whenever you want without giving any fee to Bonita. And the Bonita Studio and the user experience are part of our commercial offer. And we have different pack, and each pack of it got more features. So as I said, the business model, you have the Bonita Open Solution with the engine and some tools of the user experience. And you also have the subscription pack. So the subscription pack has many features. And the idea is that when you use those subscription pack, you don't have to develop yourself. So it's like it can help your project to grow faster. So you have teamwork, which focus on collaboration. You have efficiency, which is more business-driven. Like, for instance, we give you some templates, some process templates. So it's like small application. You directly download it in your Bonita, and it's already usable. You just have to make some margin changes for using it. And you have then performance, which is mission critical. Performance especially focus on the monitoring of the processes. So it's from a quality side to see how the process executes, how time, what are the mistakes and everything. So yeah, if you want to start, you can use the Bonita Open Solution. But if you want your project to grow faster and to go faster, you may use the Bonita subscription pack. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, OW2, to give me the opportunity to present